Good morning, welcome back to the Our House Farms. Just out here having a look at what they sat there last night. So it's in smashing order. God, there's no seed on top of the ground at all. Let's walk up. The team is up there, is on the roller yesterday, so I'm just go up and get that to put in the feeder. Yeah, it's really nice. I rolled it there when I got back last night. I was going to pre-merge this now today, but I don't have the spray, and I was going to get Paul to get the spray yesterday, but I looked at the forecast and there was a lot of heavy rain for this evening, so I said I wouldn't bother, but that's sort of gone now, so maybe I should have, but I'm on my own today, so let's do the cattle and the horses. By the time I'll have them done now, I'll have enough done for the day, I think. There's very little rain for this evening, so maybe we might get them done. Might get the pre-merging done tomorrow maybe. If not, if we do post-merge, it's not the end of the world. We don't have any major grass pressure at the moment anyway, so I'll get on feeding the cattle now, I suppose. I've never seen roots on maize like there was on this. Like, they're unbelievable. Like, you'd have good roots on maize, but these are like nothing I've ever seen before. My theory is our cultivator has like subsoiler eggs in the front of it, and I got 2 runs of that before it was planted. It wasn't ploughed, and to be honest, this field did very, very good. The best yield of maize we ever got. Someone who knows more about growing maize than me, put in the comments, like, is improved rooting going to improve your yield by a good bit? I don't know. Maybe they're not abnormal roots for maize, but that's why when I started ploughing, like, it was actually turning over in slabs, like bang ground, like there was such a massive roots in it. So I'm delighted we mint-tilled it now. Hopefully it comes up nice. One of the bad things about mint-tilling is the blasted stones. There's one more here now in the box of the roller. We pick the stones, we're going long, we throw them into the boxes. These are the new boys now, they're on a starter diet. What's that? Sorry. Got to have the handbrake. So the starter diet, it's very high in fibre, there's a lot of straw in it, and not that much ration. They'll be on that for about 28 days before they're brought up to the full finisher, and it just stops them from burning out early, you know. So this would be sort of a half grain ration, and we just put them straight on it. And I said, yeah, they'll stay on it for 28 days, and then they'll be built up to the full power one. They'll set out there now for tomorrow morning to speed up the job. One bit's done, and the other one is just mixing away there now. And I'm going to put out some clean straw there now, and lay down the cattle today. Where will I get them from? Get this one on that. Stand this up now. Fairly wet, so I might even trim the tree maybe between the two of them. Man, turn. Actually freshen up up the beds. I'm going to give them 3 today, yeah. It's the best thing to do, I think. Going to keep them, especially cattle when they come in first. You really want them comfortable. It just avoids stress. And when they come in first, their dung is a bit looser and things, so it's harder to keep the beds dry. So I'll give them 3 bells there now today. I don't usually give them 3 bells, but I will now today. And we'll see if they're dry or wet. Then tomorrow we might give them 1 or 2 more or whatever. Whatever they need, we'll give them to keep their beds dry. But this is very wet outside. Letting down the cattle there now with the bean straw. This bale is very wet, but they are chopped. And they're chopped. And it's very brittle on her, so it'll hold away fine. If that wasn't chopped now and it was as wet as it was, it just wouldn't blow it. But in this circumstance, it blows away fine. I threw in a couple of bales just into the front there as well, just to give them a bit more, a couple of loose bales. So, just out feeding these big boys here now. They've this well grazed out, so they're in it a week. I'm going to take down the strip wire there and give them the whole paddock. It's starting to rain now. Bummer. This crop of multi-species responded really well. It got 30 units nitrogen there in the last round. And it was the kick up the backside that needed to get it going. Whether it's the ground or the variety of multi-species, the variety of chicory and plantain, or the grasses or what, I don't know, but it didn't perform all year this year until it got nitrogen. But once it did now, this is a second grazing, good heavy grazing on 30 units, so happy. I'd imagine now this field probably won't be grazed for the rest of the year. This will be its last grazing of the year. And probably be out here early next spring, I'd imagine. The only thing is it is very hilly, so it's not an ideal field for early grazing in wet weather. Like, it is sheltery, alright, and it's small. And you can sort of graze it. They're small paddocks, so it's not too bad, but like ideally like a nice flat paddock to graze, so you know they'll be digging into the hill there now and things, but yeah, we'll see. Some clean outs for the last round. Stuff of dreams, textbook stuff I suppose. I wouldn't say it's stuff of dreams now. I might be a bit getting excited, but textbook stuff. Look at the cute lad below eating up all the loose stuff. There's the last group of calves now to be fed. They were the second biggest, but they're probably equally as big as the other ones. Well, no, they're not. They're still probably the second biggest group of calves. Look at them donkeys above the wire. They're making their way over now. Again, there's 3 paddocks in a row up along there. Oops, got my bag. And these will be the first paddocks to be grazed in the autumn, so I'd say this will be their last graze now for the year. Yeah, so the only thing about it is they're sort of close to the yard. The yard's down there, so they're handy paddocks to put slurry out in. But yeah, they got slurry there 3 weeks ago, so they probably won't get slurry slurry in the spring, I should say. They probably won't get slurry next spring. They're after getting it already there a couple of weeks ago, just the last few days before the ban. So, you know, I want to go and look at the barley that we sat last week, see how it's looking. I'd say every crow, pigeon, seagull in Europe is in our field of barley. I assume it's only the maize they're eating, but God almighty. They're not afraid of my horn, I don't know. Look at them, oh my God. And I was only counting to a couple of people lately that crows aren't as big a problem the last few months. I was wrong, you. Just about to start to see the rows there now. This is Joyu. Just checking for any slug damage or anything like that. Don't think so. Not sure what that is now. Could be a crow pulling at it maybe. They're all there anyway. Just slug pellets out here as well. We put them out there the other day. This is after rain, so look, there's a bit of that activity here, right? That's a bit of slug damage there, I know. Yeah, it's coming away lovely now. There's a bit of a brown tip on it for some reason. Can you see that? Maybe is it just was that a touch of frost just as it was coming through? Some expert agronomist, Dave Leahy, if you're watching, give us a comment on that. This is Joyu. So this is behind the wheel here now. Look, that's a leather jacket anyway. Or maybe a slug under the ground. Oh, hold on now. Maybe that's a bit of rape actually, is it? Where's the gun? Yeah, I don't know. That could have been a bit of rape actually. Just behind the wheels here where I rolled now. It's still coming up nice and evenly. I'm glad to see that now. So, yeah. Hopefully this should be up and away now. A couple of nice soft growthy days. This should be well up and away for the winter. We'll go up and have a look at the other field there that Dad planted yesterday. Dad planted this field on Friday. I cultivated the headlands here Friday night. This is where I was cultivating at 3 kilometres an hour. Oh, I nearly went mad. But look, God, it's in smashing order. God. This mint hill crack, look, I'm not going to say it's not. It is a bit rough after the maize because there was so much roots on it. But this is after spring barley now, and it's like pepper. God, it's beautiful. Getting the seed on top of the ground. That's weeding from the roller there, so nice and soft. Yeah, I really wasn't a fan of our Vadostad drill all along. But get it into the right conditions, and it's made for this mint hill crack. Its down pressure on the coulters is very good. We've no bother burying seed there into fairly solid seed beds, and yeah, I'm starting to maybe think it was operator error as opposed to machine error. So look, you won't get every autumn like this, but yeah, it's like a billiard table. So look, that's it for today, lads. Just a bit of a mixy matchy thing, few crops, few cattle, etc. And the videos last couple of days have really been getting savage traction, so why wouldn't they? Like, the gear in them was just unbelievable. Daily's gear there the last couple of days, they did the maize, and they did the maize, and I was cutting beans from yesterday. It was cool now cutting the beans yesterday, to be fair. There was some more. At one stage, no matter what swart you went to go when you turn on the headland, and if you went to go up the next swart, there'd be a combine coming down there. So it was cool. But anyway, we got the hang of it after a half an hour of that. And yeah, as I said, look, the videos are really starting to gain traction. And thanks a million for everyone who's watching. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the support and the positive comments. Couple of people have asked me, like, have I got much negative comments? I've got 0 negative comments. 0. And that's the honest truth. So, like, I really appreciate that. Look, I'm doing this for a bit of fun. Hopefully it's a bit of fun for other people watching the videos, and just to trying to promote all the good that all us Irish farmers are doing. The majority of people watching probably are Irish farmers, but look, there's probably some from outside of farming as well. So look, keep liking and keep subscribing. That's the one thing. If you're watching the videos and if you enjoy them, please subscribe, because the more subscribers I have, the more YouTube push it out. And I was watching on the analytics there yesterday, or looking on the analytics, and I've a load of viewers who aren't subscribers, So if you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. It costs nothing and it boosts the channel and just gets it out there to more people. So thanks a million, and we'll see you tomorrow for more Dower House Farms.